Very funny. Joleen Lunzer!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, everyone. Happy Friday night. You are joining Night Pants with Nana, our weekly mother-daughter pop culture, all things weird and wonderful talk show where me and my mom, aka Nana, get together and kiki with all of you and have a laugh. Nana, how you
Hi,
doing?
guys. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you perfect. You sound great, even though you guys, Nana's got COVID.
I know. Can you believe this crap? And we're at the beach.
Nana is on a little, oh no, don't move too much because then you freeze up. So Nana
We're
is
just, yeah.
at a place, they're supposed to be having fun, and they haven't been able to leave the house yet because first my dad had COVID, now she has COVID. So they have just been quarantined for how many days now?
Well, let's see. We got here on Sunday. So we've been in Friday or from Monday on. So the first 5 days. Then I thought, oh, today's going to be good because we can get out.
Yeah.
And then I got up this morning and wasn't feeling really good. And I thought, I'll test myself. Hello, double lines. Okay.
Oh no. Well, you guys hit that like for Nana. Let's set a like goal of 1,000. Let's get 1,000 likes for Nana. That would make her COVID go away. And Jamie B said, I'll mollywop and windmill that C word for you, Nana. And we probably got demonetized because I just said the C word. I just realized that.
Oh, you said the thing.
Yeah,
What I did.
YouTube is a fickle thing. So first things first, before we get into it with our Night Pants with Nana, you guys, again, hit that like. It helps us. Subscribe if you haven't. Welcome new subscribers if this is your first time here. This is me and my mom, aka Nana, and we go live Friday nights for our special Night Pants with Nana. She's also down with the Bravo TV and lots of pop culture news. She also gets a lot of the news wrong, and it's hilarious. And she's a joy and a delight, and you will soon like her more than me. Okay, if you want to support the channel further, you can send a super chat while we're live here on YouTube. We'll highlight your comment. You'll be our best friend. Otherwise, you can join our YouTube membership, which Jamie B is a member of. So he has a special little crown emoji next to his name. Shout out to all the Lean Team members. You can join us on Patreon as well, or just follow us on social media. There's lots of ways to support for
There
free
sure is.
or support for unfree. Okay. What are you doing,
Thank
Nana?
you.
You okay?
And you're coming in and out, so I'm going to try this and see if that makes a difference.
I don't think so. It probably has more to do with your Wi-Fi, but yeah, maybe try it. Try it. It might be better
I'll
because
try because it might be the Wi-Fi here. You know, you're right.
Jamie B is special. Jamie B is
I
special.
love
Hello,
you,
Taylor.
JD. I told you I'll see you tomorrow
See
because
you
he was on with
tomorrow.
you and Zach last night. That was a good one.
Who was?
Okay.
Well,
No.
oh, Jamie B in the chat, you mean? Can you hear me?
Jamie B was watching last night, yes, and commenting.
Okay. Good. Yes, Tilly's here. Tilly's here. Okay, you're kind of freezing up,
Oh,
Nana.
That's too bad because it's all back and forth.
Are you on your
I'm gonna
Wi-Fi?
take these out
Well, you sound good, but are you on the Wi-Fi?
and try again.
We have
Okay.
I'm going to mute her because that is loud. We have a special segment I was going to make an intro for where we deal with technical issues for Nana. So any technical issues she has, which are usually at least 1 to 15 alive, we help her out with. So I don't have that intro yet. So we'll just do the Angela Bassett did the thing. We'll just do the Angela Bassett did the thing. Nana did the thing. And she gets some technical issues. So she took her headphones out. All right, Nana. We have our first super chat. You want to read it, Nana? I know you love Nana.
I love doing this, and I love what was from Indiana Girls. Jules. Hi, honey. It says happy Friday. Sorry you aren't feeling well, Nana. Thanks, Jolene, for all the content on VPR Scandal. It's been great, Joe. I've been watching it too. I loved it. And it's been 1 week and I'm still invested. No other news matters. Haha. Update on weight loss down 43.7 pounds. Shut up. That's
Jules, you are
wonderful.
killing it. That is amazing. Shout out
Oh,
to Indiana
honey.
Girl Jules. You guys put your cough emoji in the chat for
Oh,
Nana's COVID and to celebrate Indiana Girl Jules' fantastic weight loss. That's amazing. That is truly,
honey,
truly
that is so. And just in your picture, honey, I can just tell.
she can
Just
tell.
in your picture and stuff, you just look beautiful like you did before, but now you
Always
just look a little beautiful, more beautiful. How's that?
you're beautiful. That's what Nana says. You're
You're
beautiful. You can also
beautiful.
put your bushes in the chat for Nana's bush because we got to get a
Oh,
Nana's giant bush update.
I think everyone should trim up their bush. I know I trimmed my bush up a couple days ago, so I'm pretty proud of my bush.
We're pretty proud. Nana's pretty proud of her bush, Nana.
When you said something about your bushes, you went your bushes, and then I looked down thinking, I don't have a nightgown on. I have pajama pants. Okay,
Oh, Nana. Oh,
sorry,
no. Oh, no.
sorry. It's just wrong. It's just wrong.
Oh,
Hi everyone.
no.
Um, I'm getting
Update on your bush.
I'm getting a little head rushes, but anyway,
Why?
I don't know. I took in a leave. Does that give you head rushes?
No, are you okay? Are you sure you just took in a leave? Is someone drugging you? What's happening here? Even your eyes are like,
Honey,
was it a Xanax a leave?
oh, I wish. No, it's just a leave I
Maybe it was
took.
a nighttime. Is it like
No,
a oh,
it's not time. It's just this this knocked me. This just knocked me right now. So, oh, thank you, Nana, and thank you to everyone else. Oh, I'm just so proud of you, Indiana girl.
how's your bush?
My bush, I haven't seen it in a week. And
It
I know a
happens.
lot of us, sometimes when we put on weight, you don't get to see it, but that isn't the case right here. Uh, why would you do that? Why would you
Who's
do
watching your bush when you're away?
that? We have someone staying at the house and they're taking care of the bush, and I appreciate that.
Now, are
Now,
they tree frog murderers like Dad, or did you get
no,
someone who will not kill any more of those miniature frogs that live in your bush?
listen, I'll have to just, I did mention it to them about that might happen. And they like to jump out and just go hidey ho, ribbit,
Steph
ribbit.
likes to jump out of Nana's bush. She
And
can't
then I
help it.
pick it up ever so gently and place it
Put
back
it
in.
back in your bush. Yep.
Yes.
Which is, what a lot of us women, have to do in lots of situations in relationships. You're like, get back in the bush, which is,
Hi,
I
none of
think,
your business. Hi,
should
honey.
have maybe happened with the Scandival stuff, but we can get to that
Oh
later.
my goodness. What is going on in this world?
What is going on in this world? Nana's going to have opinions, but okay, so your bush is good. You have another man watering your bush this week.
Yes. And as you get older, it costs you more.
Oh my gosh. Is there more bush to cover? Is it growing?
No, I wish it was, honey, but it's not.
Okay. It's
It
not.
tends
Tess,
to trim
welcome.
itself.
It trims itself. Tess, welcome to the Lean team. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member. We appreciate you. I was just talking to Nana about
Hi,
doing members
Tess.
only lives. So we have some of those coming up where
Now,
we'll
Tess,
get
you were on
more
tonight, weren't you?
intimate into our conversations, and we'll have some fun little kikis that we might not want the rest of the YouTube to see unless you are a Lean teamer. We might get really deep into Nana's bush.
That's right. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to jump in and talk over you, but I'm hearing just little bits and pieces because of this
Okay.
internet connection.
Has the Covina made you go deef?
No, but I did have a couple issues this morning
Oh,
because I
no.
was, what do they call that? COVID something, COVID brain or something, whatever.
Fog. Yeah. Jamie B, yes, we will. We can definitely drop a link so people can talk to Nana in our members only. So make sure you are a member and you can be a part
Good.
of those and talk to Nana. But if you don't be showing your bush to Nana though. Only Nana can show her bush, right, Nana?
That's right, honey. That's right.
That's right.
And you
Okay.
and I'll show it. But it'll cost you more not to see it, okay?
Okay, here we go. Nana's staying hydrated with some Diet Pepsi. We're
I
doing
got water
good.
too. Been going back and forth. Got water too. Been sucking down that water, baby.
Okay. Well, last week was a special Night Pants because it was strictly about Scandival. So this week we're going to try to do some of our regular segments, and then we will get into some of the pop culture type updates. I would like to start with Nana's crime report. All right. So Nana, we know she's a fan of the Nextdoor app, the site, right?
I really do like it, you guys. And sometimes I forget where it's at because mine, and I don't know if your email, if this happens to you, but mine gets sectioned. Like I have some as primary, some as social, and some as promotions. Now, why can't you just put it all together? Well, I found a place where you can, and it's called All Mail.
Oh, okay.
And if you hit that, it all goes together. But I kind of like where the West Lakeland Township 654-7286 Lakeville. Yeah. So that's not
Okay. So Nana, what do we know going on for crime? What do we got going on? It can be where you are, where you were, where you've been. What have you been hearing about crime? Like, what do we know? Nana is a real crime junkie. She'll tell you if there's a dog on the loose, Nana knows about it. So what's going on in these streets? Where you are, where you've been, where you're going?
okay. Now, where I am and where I've been, okay, I have noticed an awful lot of people mentioning things such as I heard one of my friends, they had a drive-by by their house.
Oh no, Nana,
Okay,
not a
and
drive-by.
good. And I don't know if it's called a drive-by when it's they're on a cul-de-sac. Is that still a drive-by?
That's a drive around.
Oh, it's a drive around.
Well, I hope
They
everyone's okay. Everyone lives and
Everybody's
everyone's
okay.
good.
It's
Okay,
just
good.
disgusting that this can, and it happens everywhere, guys. It just does. I've been trying not to go into a lot of the sites. I've been trying not to. It's hard not to watch the news because I like it to just, I'm trying to get away from that. But we all know it can happen anywhere, and you just have to be vigilant and just, know where you're at.
She wants you to be a vigilante, you guys. Vigilante justice. That's what Nana wants. No. So we're starting with really positive crime, drive around. Okay. Drive around.
This was a
Nana.
driver. Yeah, so you just don't know, kids. I want, especially everybody here to be safe. But as you start thinking like a grandma and you think about your grandkids and you want them to stay safe, we have just, I think, my opinion, just too darn
Here we
many
go.
guns
This
here.
might be Nana getting us canceled.
You
We got to
know,
do
but
the
I'm just
cancel
looking
count.
at,
Is Renee here? Okay, go ahead,
um,
Nana. Go ahead.
I have they keep asking me, Target, for that app, in the same sites that I find my next door site. Now, if you already have the app from Target, why are they bothering me with another one?
Nana's stoned. I think Nana's doing edibles. I don't know. She's sick. She has COVID, so she might be on the cold medicine. But it is we are getting a COVID Nana.
Chris is saying
Chris is accusing you of drug use. He's accusing you of very serious drug use. And
oh, honey,
okay, so Nana might be getting arrested.
I'm having my own. What is it called again?
Okay, we'll get
cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac.
Okay.
So I'm just looking at some of this, and no, I'm not stoned, but
she'd like to be. So if you
like
have a friend
to be tonight, because
in the area,
sorry, just not feeling 100.
Yeah,
one
justice for
of the
Nana.
people, Justice, thank you, baby.
Thank you, B-Bean. Thank you.
I just loved because there were so many people that watched you and Zach last night, which I
Mhm.
stayed up for because I was. That's called not purging. What do they call it when you keep
You were
watching? No,
purging, binging,
no,
Nana. You were
binging.
binging a show. Okay.
I was.
Not binging and purging. That's very different.
I
Very
was.
different,
So
ma'am.
if I said I was
It's going to be a
purging,
long night, guys. Get your jammy pants on, crack a beverage, because Nana is allegedly not high.
if I was purging Grace and Frankie, I would say that is not correct way to say it. I am watching one
Binging.
after binging. I was binging that.
Yes.
And I binged so far. I've been in bed so long now, guys. I binged 7 seasons.
Oh, wow.
It was really,
So
I saw
would
the whole
well,
thing.
we'll get into that because that's the Nana, leave it to the beaver and the whatever. Okay. Here's wipe your
Okay.
okay. We're still on the crime report, Nana.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay,
I will say okay, go ahead. Sorry.
one of the things that I'm seeing a lot of is, and I don't know if it's because we're gonna spring ahead in
Okay.
on Sunday, but people are starting to clear out their closets, and one woman had 6 bags of clothes that she put out for someone to pick up, and someone else picked it up off her porch, not the person that was supposed to. So, people,
Oh,
if you
there was
see
a
things on someone,
stealing.
that's still stealing. Don't take things that aren't yours. It's real simple.
So what was she doing? She was doing spring cleaning.
Spring cleaning,
Um,
she had 6 bags full of things for someone, and someone else came by and saw it on the porch and just picked it
oh,
up.
that's serious
Now,
crime.
you
That
know
is
what?
serious next door app crime.
It's not as bad as those swingers and those swappers that we had a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
You
Watched
know,
the Night Pants with Nana about 2 weeks ago, 2 Fridays ago, and we learned a lot about the swingers and the swappers in Nana's area. So 6 full bags of clothes were stolen by someone and they were not for that intended person.
it
Hello,
wasn't for,
Mikey. Hello.
you know, hey, Aunt Jolene and Gamanana. Who
Yeah.
was
So
that?
it's a purge. It's a purge, Nana. 6 full bags, you
Purge,
said,
high
right?
Miss T, 6 full bags, honey. And then
Full
she
bag.
on the site itself, she took pictures of 6 garbage bags full of clothes and said, "I'm putting these out now." Okay.
Oh,
Now,
well,
why
I don't
would
get it. This is confusing.
it
This
was
is,
just
you know what,
you? Why
Tina?
would you
That's
put
not
it
true.
out?
She's lying. This lady's
You know,
lying. She wants attention.
I'm wondering that too because she put it out there. I'm putting these out now and made 6 bags full of clothes from her closet. Now she's coming back saying someone else had taken them. Now I wasn't
So,
even in the neighborhood.
was it out for someone to pick up on like one of her friends, or was it supposed to be for one of the next door app people?
No, it was going to be for one of the charitable contribution things like
Then
um,
why would she post a picture of it on Nextdoor, almost inviting people to come take my
I
clothes?
I thought the same thing. I thought
Oh
the
my
same
God.
thing. I said,
This
"Oh,
sounds
please."
like
It
a
sounds like she
lie.
wants some attention.
Mhm. She's lonely. You get a lot of lonely people on the next door and they
You
want some
do.
attention. So they're
You
just
do.
claiming people robbed them of
I
their winter clothes.
I totally understand, but I can see getting 6 garbage bags out of your closet. If I
Mhm.
could stay just one size, I would really like world peace, but if I could stay one size for the rest of my life and get to pick the size and I
What
wouldn't
size
have
would you
to
be?
go, I wouldn't even ask for it. Well, maybe I would.
I'd be a 4
Oh,
or a
I
6.
I've
6
been to the
max.
Mount Park. I am looking for 12 or 14.
No, if I could pick what size I'd want to be, I'd be a 4 or a 6 because they make all the clothes in those sizes. And
Yeah.
then I've been a 6. I've very seldom been a 4, maybe for like a week. I think I hit a 4, but I'd be a 6 just because, but I mean, yeah, maybe a 6 because I felt yitto as a 6, as a 5, 7 and a
Oh
quarter
my
lady,
God.
size 6.
Yeah,
I
but
felt good.
wouldn't that be fun to do?
Put it in the
Because
chat. What size? If you could pick one size you want to be the rest of your life, what would you pick?
okay,
Dina? Says 6. I mean, it does depend on your height, your comfortability, how you feel.
I'll take a 12. I think I'm not kidding.
Okay.
12 would
Nana
be
said
beautiful.
12. I said 4, but I'll settle for 6 because I think, well, I don't have to maintain it. I can just be it. I get to choose. Odelchik 10, Miss T 8.
Oh, I have been an 8. Oh my
8s
God.
are that's a good size.
That was fast.
I like an 8. Amy's a 6. Haru an 11. Oh,
Oh,
Haru's in
Haru's
junior
what has she got in there?
sizes.
Is that 11? Oh, those junior sizes, honey.
She's
Those
young.
are really
She's
small.
young.
I get it.
Solid 10. I like a solid 10 too, Witness. I like a solid
I know.
7, 8. Perfect. Perfect between there. Sue says 6. I think a lot of 6. Tickled Pink. Oh, she said, I am a 4. It's good.
Oh, Tickle Pink. Can you talk to us and tell us just what it's like? What do you pray for?
Yeah, all your dreams have come true. Carolyn says 10. Ashley, a fit 14. Yeah, a fit. I mean, anything
Ashley,
fit or healthy would be great.
Honey, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying 12, 14. Oh my God. That's
Mikey
great.
says a 30. Is that like because men go by the
right.
waistband?
The waist size, sure.
Yeah. Why is no one picking a 0? Is 0 just then you got
Honey,
no booty? No offense. There are 0s with booty, but I feel like if me as a 0, I got no booty. My boobies now I'm all nipple. I need a little bit of little girth.
honey,
I need a little
yeah,
girth.
thinking that they would want to cremate me if I was ever a 0. Going, I'm a 6, but I can't breathe. I love you, Linda.
No one can. Breathing is overrated. Amy said, my daughter's a 00. Yeah, whenever I see the 00 size, I'm just like, wow.
What is that?
It's about the size of my arm, I think, like the leg is. So bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you, Nana. Oh, bless you.
Excuse me.
You guys don't catch COVID from Nana on this stream, okay?
No.
Put your masks on. All right. Anything else? Miss T says a 0 equals hungry.
Oh, honey, a 12 equals hungry for me.
Dina says, what size 2 at 5 foot, almost 1. Oh, size 2.
Oh gosh,
It
would be so nice, wouldn't it? So, this I hate to have to get back to this crime, but crime is in my head all the time.
But this is the crime. You're doing it right, Nana. This is the crime segment.
This is what we're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, this Linda from the Nextdoor site is talking.
Not producer Linda.
Nope, another Linda. That was the name in 1954. It was the most popular name for babies.
It was. Girls. Do you know Joleen Linda is on the list for 2023? People sent it to me. Do you know that? Joleen is on the list for popular baby names in 2023.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Nana can't have too strong of emotion about anything right now because she has this stupid Covina. Not the first Noel says, I'm 5'8". Oh, 5'8's a great height. And I lost a lot of weight. Was down to a size 6, but then my boobs started to shrink away and I was done. Why does it leave the tits? Leave my double chins, leave my arms, leave my legs, keep the tits.
I know, but yeah.
Erin says 12. Yeah, we hope Nana feels better soon. But Nana goes, I want to do this tonight. Crime is in my head all the time, Nana says. All the time. Okay. So you're kind of freezing up, Nana. All right, something's going on. I'm going to remove her from the stream for a second, see if I can see her moving backstage. But right now, she is frozen. Oh, Nana, maybe come back in. I sure hope you feel. I know this. I said, you sure you want to do this tonight, Nana? And she said, yeah, because she's bored. She's holed up in, this house, and she's supposed to be out there living her best retired life. But who gave her Covina? Las Vegas. She was in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago. She's not there any longer. And she was only there for a couple days. And they both came back with Covina. I'm telling you, the only time I've ever caught Covina, I was in Vegas. And that was last summer. You guys remember. If you were a subscriber to the channel, I had my niece and nephew here for a month, of course. The minute I get them, I test positive because I just left Las Vegas, and Vegas is notoriously just, you want a little Covina, you have a little Covina. So always Vegas. Exactly. All the stories I hear, people are like, I got it from Vegas. I didn't get it from my mama. I didn't get it from my cat. I didn't get it from my husband. Got it from Vegas. I don't know what it is about Las Vegas. Well, I do. I mean, you catch a lot of other things in Las Vegas too. So, yeah, Nana is proof that it's not over, unfortunately, because first my dad tested positive. So then they were, hanging inside. And I think the CDC now is saying like 5 days. So they were quarantined, and then they were supposed to head out today and get out into the world and enjoy themselves. And then my mom took a test to make sure, and she tested positive. So at least she's being responsible, not headed out there, because let me tell you a little story. I was at the Rite Aid picking up a prescription. Okay. For what? Wouldn't you like to know? Okay. I'm sure you can guess. And there was a lady ahead of Chell and I in line at the pharmacy, no mask, talking about how sick she is and how this cough hurts and all these. And I'm thinking, I realize that some people they can't send someone to go pick up their prescriptions. But the fact that she knew she was sick, she was like, I've been struggling. I can't get out of this sickness. I don't know when it's going to be over. And she didn't have a mask. And she was just like, and I'm like, anytime you got even like a cold now, we've learned that like just throw a mask on if you got to go run some errands, and you can really, not spread your germs as bad. But I was just telling them about a lady at Rite Aid who was complaining about being sick and this horrible cough in her throat. And then she was just out there just like, no mask, no nothing.
No.
It was an at-home test, right? You did?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my
And
goodness.
it came up really like right now. The first one I did, it was negative, where Dad's was positive.
Yeah.
And there's all different kinds, but these are those ones that have the double line.
Yep.
I feel when I do this, I feel like a scientist.
You got it from Vegas. Sue's saying, Susan's saying, I had it last year. Don't know where I've got it. I've never been to Vegas. Well, you were there. You just don't remember. Somebody took you there while you were sleeping. You had in a dream you went to Vegas, because I swear that's the only place it lives right now very heartily. It lives everywhere, but Vegas is just crawling in it.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to know. It just is. I can kind of surmise where I got it and stuff too. I work at the hospital. People don't
Strip
cover
club.
their mouths. Thank you, Haru. It's
Nana
true.
got it at the strip club.
I know. I didn't know you shouldn't put dollar bills in your mouth. I mean, someone should have told me as a child.
Nana has been eating dollar bills for years. Okay. I do want to, since you're having a little bit of technical issues, I'm looking at your Nextdoor app like I do. And I do want to tell you, while you've been away, a heads up, a lady named Mary posted, there's been a coyote hanging out in the neighborhood today, patiently waiting for a meal, she said. I guess earlier there was a fox in the same yard. So this coyote and the fox, they could be hooking up in the same yard. Just a reminder to be vigilant about your cats and dogs, because they don't want the coyote hooking up with your cats and dogs.
I wouldn't leave my animals out. Not in these neighborhoods now that we're seeing all the coyotes and things.
Oh no. Because coyotes are notorious sluts. They are just horrible. They sluts. We can slut shame coyotes. Right? They'll hook up with a fox, then a house cat, then a golden retriever. Whores.
Like I said, I was watching Grace and Frankie. Their child's name was Coyote. I thought that was kind of nice. And
we're almost to the TV part.
Thank you.
Almost, Nana. We're almost to the TV part. So we do have our TV segment.
So you're looking up the Nextdoor sites too. I just found it so interesting that most of my neighbors are swingers and swappers. I just had no idea. I would have paid extra for the house had I known that. But yeah, I think it's been kind of a slow.
Well, it is kind of ironic, maybe coincidental, that it's been a slow crime time and you have been away from your neighborhood. Now, there was a serious crime. I don't know if you want to talk about it.
There was a what?
There was a serious crime that happened in your neighborhood. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm not seeing it. That's what I was looking at today.
Well, yeah. So, this is in, I don't know where North Hill is, but That's what they're saying. Do you know where that is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, in North Hill, this happened. I'll share it with you guys. And, you know, try not to judge, but,
Uh-oh.
and he said he didn't do it. That's what his mom is saying. He didn't do it. And that he said to his mom, he didn't do it. But I think
He doesn't.
I mean, he looks very innocent to me. I don't want to believe he did it,
I don't
but
think
he is
he's dead.
holding,
I really don't. I think there's like a cat in the house.
yeah, he was just hanging out at the scene of the crime, he said, and was trying to pick up. As you can see, he's got the cardboard in between his paws, and he was being a good buddy. And yeah, and it was self-defense too. Thank you, Tickled Pink, allegedly. But he's very, very it.
That's cute.
Thank you, Atharella. It fell on him, and 8 Canary, he was framed. And this does look like
Right.
because there's like a glove behind him, and not an OJ glove, like something, a yellow glove, which obviously he's not wearing gloves.
Is that a little glove, honey?
It's something, or it's a Kleenex, or it's a pair of underwear. I'm not sure. This might be an SVU. I don't know. But yeah, he was framed.
Those are size 0 underwear. See
Those
what
are
the
size.
little puppy is tearing apart there? That's my size underwear. Okay.
Some skinny bitch set him up. So justice for Frying Pan. That's his name, Frying Pan.
Oh,
Justice for him. So that's as far as we'll go with crime right now, because Nana is sick and she wants to talk. Would you have one more?
I was just gonna say a nice one, because we do the crime and then you have to do a little bit more time for nice things.
Yep.
And someone gave a shout out to one of our favorite stores, Aldi's, and said that a couple came in and didn't have enough money and they were starting to put things back.
Oh, I hate that. That breaks my heart right now. I
Breaks
just think
I
take
know.
all my check card. Good luck. See how far it'll get you.
What else do you need? Right. And the manager of the Aldi's saw what was happening and put her card out there and says, you get what you need.
And this happened in your neighborhood at your
Yeah.
Aldi? And I think that should be the case.
Oh,
If a family, if someone comes
saved me.
in and they can't afford the food, it's food. It's food. No one's getting high off of it. I mean, I get a little sugar high. It's food. Let them have the food. Just give it to them. I applaud that manager. Do we have a
having
name for
trouble
him?
again. I can hear it.
Okay.
Aldi's great, isn't it? I love Aldi. And I like that they get employed there. They're always friendly. Some of them said, ma'am, I'm trying to work. I can't talk now. And that didn't hurt my feelings. It's okay.
Do you know the manager's name so we can give him a shout out?
I'm just going to see if they mention the name.
Yeah, see if they mention it, because that is fantastic. I would like to talk to that guy. I'd like to give that guy a hug. I'd like to send him a gift. And I'd like to send those people something. You never want to embarrass anyone. And that's embarrassing, because I think, I don't know.
They didn't say the manager's name, but it is a woman. It said if she put her own credit card in to pay. She did it discreetly, so not to embarrass them. This woman was just in the next line to see it. This is what we need more of, people that care about each other and that wanna.
Yeah, that is like, that should be a no-brainer.
Putting them down, yes.
That should be a no-brainer. It's food. People are hungry. It's cold. Some places it's hot. Some places it's raining.
Most definitely. Yeah.
All right, Nana. Well, thank you for ending on that one. Okay. And then we will go into Nana's TV segment. Leave it to the dick. All right, this is Nana's favorite segment, where she gets to talk about what she's been watching on the television. Leave it to the Dick and the Beaver with Nana. Nana, take it away.
Thank you, honey. Can you hear me okay, or am I coming in and out?
I can hear you good. I can hear you very well.
All right. You're going out and coming back in.
That's a you issue. And it's
something?
probably because you don't have your headphones in.
No, your whole picture.
Oh, well, no one else has said that, so I think it's just you, because you're pausing on us, Nana.
Oh, okay.
We got to just get through this, baby girl. So you take us into Leave It to the Dick.
I know. I'm sorry, this isn't
You're
as
fine. You're
good
fine.
as the last one, the connection. But what I've been doing is not purging. I have been watching over and over, binging um, Grace and Frankie. And Linda told me I'd like it. Joleen told me I'd like it. So finally, I just sat down and started watching it, and I couldn't put it down. In 2 days, I think, maybe 3 days, I've seen all 7 seasons. It's been absolutely fabulous. I've had such a good time watching it. I absolutely love these Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin. Stop the insanity. I love it.
Yay. I'm trying to make you bigger, but I can't seem to do that. But anyways, okay. So you've been watching it. You got through all the seasons. You finished. Is that their last season? Or are they going on another
I couldn't
season?
find it anymore. It looked like it stopped at 7, and that last episode appeared like it was tying everything together. So I would say that's the last.
So were you pleased on a scale of 1 to 10? What would you rate Grace and Frankie?
15.
Wow. 15, Nana.
I loved it. It
Why?
spoke to me because I'm a woman too, and they got high all the time, and I'm a woman too.
Oh my gosh. Jillian, what's up with the Cali weather? I know. I love it. I love the rain.
Oh, are you having rain now?
Oh, we love it. Yeah, it's nice.
You know,
It's nice.
it's been
It's
so
nice.
cool everywhere. It's just really different this year.
What about, okay, so Grace and Frankie, you give it a 15. You loved it because you're a woman and they're women. What else do you like about it, Nana? Give us, without spoiling the show, what are your favorite parts of the show? Like, sell it to people. Why should they watch it?
My favorite parts of the show is when the two husbands decide they're going to talk to their wives about their situation and how they want to live the rest of their lives.
Mm.
And the wives, meaning Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin, think they're going to be talking to them about what they're doing in their retirement or that they're going to retire, never thinking they're going to come out to them. And Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin, they have this wonderful friendship that just keeps getting stronger and stronger through the whole show. In the beginning, not so much. They both change. I love both of the way they live their lives. I love their beach house. I want their beach house real bad. I love their taste in men. I love Lily Tomlin when she was going out with the yam farmer. One of my favorite parts of the whole thing is probably
Possible spoiler alert, guys.
probably when they were making yam lube.
Yam
Because
lube?
everything lube, yam lube. And
Edible?
um it can be edible too, but it was for women of the aging process that are having a hard time um, lubricating. So they were using this yam lube and putting it out on the market for women of a certain age, but then
Why
everybody was buying.
yams?
It's yeah, and she fell in love with the yam farmer.
Oh, so she had access to this because she fell in love with this yam farter or farter farmer and a
This
yam
yam,
farter.
and if you eat enough yams, I'm telling you.
You will be farting. Lala says, Nana, I hope you feel better. I just binged Truth Be Told on Apple TV. Octavia Spencer, so good. Nana, you have Apple TV where you're at, I think.
I do, but you know, it's so hard because they gave us a list of the things we have.
I got you on the TV though. Remember you called
I
me
know,
and
I know, but we did find TV stations that were showing Johnny Carson 1977, and that's been wonderful to watch. They
oh
had
my
Richard
gosh.
Pryor on there tonight. Nobody's better than him. Chevy Chase. It was just really, it was delicious. Okay.
Watching like infomercials for like you used to when I'd come home and find you and dad on the couch watching those. I've been waiting for a girl like you. And then they do like the music. Me and Shauna Christus were talking about that recently, how they used to have those
I
ads
love
where you
those.
bought the CD or the album and it was a mixture of all these songs. And then they would do this long commercial so you could hear a little bit of each song. So now I only know a little bit of certain songs because of those commercials. But I would come home sometimes and find my mom and dad on the couch, mostly when my dad's TV broke in the basement. because his light bulb burnt out. And
Because
there
then
they would
mine was
be.
good enough.
Then his was good. Then they'd be cuddled on the couch watching these
Oh,
infomercials.
they're so wonderful. They would just have the best music on these things. And then they'd have two of the old stars like Marilyn McCoo from the Fifth Dimension and somebody else showing all the different, like you said, all the different songs and everything you get on these 1,400 CDs for
Oh, right. And there would always be someone walking over to a piano like, if you like this kind of music like I do, you'll love the variations we have. This is
That's
a
right. I
great
love
album.
that.
Do you
I love
remember Smokey
that.
Robinson? Let's take a listen. They would always be in different. It was just that's one thing I do miss is like those kind of commercials and the fact that you had to watch them. Where now you can just skip ahead,
Wow.
which most people don't like commercials, but there were some good
Still
infomercial
on Yum.
commercials.
So that's what I've been watching.
Thank you, Lacey. Aaron says Jane Fonda's character got a sprained wrist using the yam lube. So then
Oh,
her and Lily create a vibrator for arthritic wrists. You need that because you have arthritis? What does that
it was
entail?
wonderful. People were buying these like crazy. It had kind of a little turn to it, and it's purple, and it was nubby for her pleasure, and it was easy to grip for arthritic hands. And it was hilarious. This whole season was just, this whole Grace and Frankie. I kept calling it Frankie and Grace, and Linda go, no, it's Grace and Frankie. I went, oh yeah, that's right, that's right. But it was so darn good. I absolutely love it.
Evelyn says yam is estrogen ideal, so it's ideal for menopause.
That's what
Is that what they said
that's
in
what
the
Jane
show?
Fonda was saying.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was just so darn good. These women. Oh, and Jane Fonda, the way she dressed, I just loved it, and I love the way Lily Tomlin dressed because she was more. What was that Bohemian Rhapsody? What is that kind
She's
of
bohemian.
boho?
She's got boho chic. Boho chic.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it. And I love that look, and she looked so cute in it. And she was a painter, and then the two guys were Sam Waterston. Am I saying that right? He was in that show with Mary Tyler Moore, Sam from Cheers.
Oh, Ted
Just,
Danson?
just Between Friends, it's called. And if you haven't
Oh.
seen it, it's from 1980s, 85. Look it up, Just Between Friends. It's such a good show. And he was on that show. And I really haven't seen a lot of TV with him on it, but I know he's been on other shows. And
Oh,
he's
Ted
just so
Danson?
darn cute. I just love him. And then Charlie Sheen's dad, Martin Sheen, was the other gentleman on it.
Ted
So good.
Danson?
No, that was on Just Between Friends. I was trying to think of that. The
Okay.
name of, yeah.
Not
yeah.
the first.
He's
Noel says, I used to love to watch the one for Jock Jams. I was excited to find the playlist on Amazon Music. Yeah, they'd be like, hey, you, get out of our way because today is the day we will put you away. Then went, dun, 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 dun. Like, oh yeah, that was a real banger, Nana. Okay. So, any other shows you've been watching? I know, speaking of which, are you caught up on Vanderpump Rules?
I'm just not caught up on the series itself. I'm caught up on
On the tea?
on what's going on. I've just been watching everybody's podcasts, especially yours, Up and Adams. I've been watching what can I think? Kempire. I watched his.
Mhm.
I watched now Mims, did you have one out on that?
He, I think, has hit on it a little bit, but he's covering a lot of he's getting exclusive interviews and people I think Peter Thomas's ex-girlfriend interview.
Oh,
He's doing stuff, stories about Potomac and that.
oh,
So
sure,
yeah.
because I did get
So
on his just to give him a like and just look at his pretty face, and then jumped to other ones that were handling, the fallout with Tom Sandoval.
okay, so knowing what you know now, did you watch Lisa Vanderpump on Watch What Happens Live?
I didn't. I heard about it though from the other the other podcasts
The other live
were
stream, yeah, the
talking
other
about.
YouTubers.
Yes.
Okay, so Nana, we're going to ask a couple questions. Okay, first question about the Scandival thing. We got to get your opinion because people can get my opinion all the time. All the time, okay? Um, what are your overall thoughts now, knowing everything that's come out about this?
Well, I think Raquel um, should go. Well, I think she should stand and be held accountable for her actions on the oh God, what am I trying to say?
Reunion.
The end of the show when
The
they get on
reunion.
the live.
I think COVID made Nana deaf. Reunion. The blessing.
You're cutting out so bad. I'm having a hard time. The blessing.
The blessing. The reunion, Nana. All right. We are probably going to have to cut this one
Oh,
short. I think Nana's going to say she doesn't like the
no, can
Scandival
you hear
stuff.
me okay?
Yes. But I think we're having too many technical issues.
I know because then you're freezing up on me. But just so I can say that, I just don't think Tom Sandoval is taking this serious enough. Raquel is running all over the place thinking she can say I'm sorry, and then talk to attorneys, and then she's setting herself up so she doesn't have to be on the live at the end, so she doesn't have to stand accountable for her actions. She's a horrible friend. Horrible. Sheena finally saw it. Sheena's, got on the right team now. She's a horrible friend. And if I was
Well,
her mom and dad, I'd be disgusted.
Sheena is dealing with the repercussions of it, of Raquel's action, because Rachel, Nana, and like Tickled Pink is saying, you were right. You were the first person I think that we saw on YouTube call her Rachel, and that is
Yeah.
actually her real name.
Well, I was saying Rachel, the rat, like she's a
But
rat.
at first you said Rachel.
I did.
You did. So you knew. Did you know her before? Are you in on this with them?
No, I am not in on anything. And I think that's very, I couldn't even remember the name Reunion. Okay. So
Do you
I was
believe?
trying to say she was a rat, like Rachel.
Yeah. Do you
But
believe that Sheena assaulted her and punched her in the face? Because she got the emergency restraining order. They haven't went to court yet. It's just the TPO, the temporary restraining order, and so she's got to take Sheena to court now. Do you believe that Sheena assaulted Rachel?
that was Sandoval's dick hitting her in the face. Everybody knows it.
I did not expect that answer from you, Nana. I did not expect that answer. Okay. So she got hit by Sandy's dick. Got it. Now,
That's right.
what about the reports, which could explain a lot, because the reports that came out from people posting these pictures that she sent to the police and to the judge to get this TPO pushed forward, this temporary restraining order, or is it TPO? Yeah. Temporary permanent order of, I think it is, to get this temporary restraining order approved. She sent pictures that people were finding. One of them went back to November. Her eye was like this, and it's the same picture. And she was purporting that as it being current. What do you think about that, Nana? Hello? What do you think about that? I think that Rat Cal and Sandy Butt are doing something to your Wi-Fi.
I think they are too, and I don't blame them. I think they're Stranger Things, and I think he's in there, and the lights are going to go off and on, and I'm going to talk to him. But Sandoval, I liked you. I really did. I thought you were just great. And Schwartz loved you because you're from Minnesota. Loved talking to you guys. But I thought, Sandoval, I think your head got a little too big.
Little?
I'm just saying it, a little too big.
A lot.
And, it's time for you to, what he wants to quit. That's what they're saying, that he's leaving. He's not going anywhere.
Not leaving. That is the only money. He is not going to make any money on his karaoke shows anymore, and with the way things are going, who knows about the restaurant? I mean, hopefully people support it for the other workers there, but he might have to take his name off it at this point. Now, as far as Sandy Butt goes, how do you feel about the things coming out to light that he's still showing up at the home he shares with Ariana, and he is just walking in like he owns the place while she's there with friends trying to like grieve this loss? He walks in and apparently he said, I know you guys all hate me. And so Kristen Doty, Katie, like there's a whole group of the ladies that are surrounding Ariana and helping her. They're trying to be a mediator and talk some sense into him, just being like, hey, it's hurting her. What you're doing, you've already hurt her, but like let's just talk about this logically here. She can't move on and she can't grieve this if you keep just showing up unannounced. I get that it's both of your homes, but we got to have some healthy distance here. But he's not allegedly allowing that.
Well, at first we saw him packing up 2 suitcases and having somebody outside the show helping him in a car with all these suitcases and driving away. The next thing we hear is he's coming in the house acting like nothing's going on, like, okay, here I am. He's acting so disgusting. Ariana, you can do better. And I know it hurts and stuff, but you will do better. And it just makes me sad that he has to act like such an ass about this.
But for a long time, he's been a man child. I mean, you don't have a trumpet as a grown man in your home and make other people listen to it without even asking them, unless you're a man child. He's got all these like plans that don't really, come to fruition. He's always been like a big baby, and that when Ariana wanted to do her book, he inserted himself. Everything's about him and his fashion and his karaoke, and it seldom is about Ariana, so looking back, especially, it's not that hard to see. And Ariana was someone who, like Kristen Doty said on her podcast, she, was like, wow, Ariana is great if she could put up with him, because everyone else is kind of laughing behind his back with all the ridiculous things he's doing.
Yes.
Because he gaslit her so bad, allegedly, when they had their scene, when they started filming again for another 2 weeks. I think they probably have maybe another week left or half a week of filming to add to the season. And they had a scene with Tom and Ariana meeting up and talking about this. And Kristen said she talked to Ariana, and Ariana said she was gaslit so bad. Tom went in saying, that this has been a bad relationship. We weren't having sex. Basically like putting it off on her rather than taking responsibility for this behavior. And Kristen said it was very triggering to her because she's like, that's what he did to me.
I just, when he said to her when he said to her, well, then you had all this depression, I didn't want to add any more to it.
Yes.
You know what? Don't act like you're the savior of this, because you're not. You're the one that brought this all the way down. And what exactly were they both, what did she see? What did Ariana see in that telephone, that they were both masturbating or something?
So they were on FaceTime. You know how you and I will go on FaceTime, bad example, but we'll talk to each other on FaceTime. We both have iPhones. They were doing that. He did a screen recording. So there's an option on your phone. I do this, I don't do that all the time, but I screen record a lot because I'll find videos on YouTube and stuff. And so I have an option on my phone where I can start screen recording whatever's on my screen at the time. And I can get audio of it, and I can get video. Now, I don't know if when you screen record FaceTime, I don't know if you can get audio, but you can get the video. So he basically was masturbating, and then she was masturbating, and they were together on FaceTime, joint masturbating, and he filmed it and saved it. Now, Kristen Doty said on her podcast that what really happened was Ariana was at the show. Tom dropped his phone somehow. Somebody picked it up, gave it to Ariana. It was the end of the show. Ariana went to the bathroom. Kristen said she was gone for like 30 minutes. And people were like, that's weird. Where's Ariana? And during that time, Ariana told Kristen after the fact that she just knew. And so she checked his photos and videos, and she found this video of Rachel and Tom Sandy Butt pleasuring themselves on a FaceTime together, which originally it was reported that it was just Rachel, which is bad enough, but then to see your significant other.
They were not reporting that till later this
Well, we
last
didn't
night.
know because it wasn't until Kristen dropped it on her podcast on the 8th that because Kristen is coming back to the show now, for this season.
I
don't know for future seasons, we'll see, but she's being followed by cameras. So at the time her podcast was recorded, she didn't have any be quiet message from Bravo. She could say what she wanted.
Right.
So now that she's
okay.
now that she's filming, maybe they will do that, and they'll she won't be able to share as much. But I'll tell you, if you haven't listened to that Kristen Doty episode on her podcast, listen to it. It's with Essie Cup, and then she really tells a lot. And if you just go to Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to podcasts and search Kristen Doty, you can find it. And it was the only positive I took out of it, which was kind of beautiful, is that all of these women, these Vanderpump women, have come together to support her. Sheena and Katie Maloney aren't really getting along still since the season a lot went down. They're going to have some stuff to work through. They've always had issues. But they're putting their shit aside to be there for Ariana. Kristen said, it gives me chills. It gives me chills.
That's how they've grown as women.
Kristen has done a lot of work on herself. Listening to her podcast, you guys, I was impressed. I know some people are going to call me crazy, but I was impressed by just the way she was speaking and just how mature she is, and how taking a break from that show or being fired was probably the best thing to happen to her, because it really made her, look at herself, look at her behavior. I decided to just take Nan off the screen since she's frozen and clearing her eye. But I was very impressed. I have a shorter video coming out that I recorded earlier today, where I'll get more into some of the stuff that came out with her podcast and just my commentary on it. But I was very impressed that of all the people, Kristen Doty seems to have really grown. And I think that, that wasn't going to happen for the Toms because there was no break in this reality TV, and they probably needed that. But there's lots of people on the show like Ariana who haven't behaved that way, and they didn't get a break either. But Kristen very much impressed me. But it gives me chills to think they're all over there, and all these women have just been like over at her house. She said they've been cooking for her, helping her clean, playing music, taking her out, just really keeping her spirits up and just trying to really be there for her as women. And she said that, what else did she say? So they've been doing that. They've been going out a little bit, and they're just making sure she's not alone, because they know there's going to come a time where she's going to need her alone time, and she's going to need time to process all this. But right now she just needs to be surrounded. I've been calling it the West Hollywood womb. I feel like, and that's why it's so important to have girlfriends, because women will lift you up like that. Women and gay friends. You got to have gay friends. Gay men and women will lift you up like that when you go through hard times, because that was definitely my case. Straight men friends, good luck. I don't think you're doing that much, but they were really, going out of their way, because they are very, empathetic, and they really love Ariana. And so they want to be there for her. And so it's nice to know that when he comes home to this house and he won't leave her alone, that she has these friends. All right, Nana.
I'm trying. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm getting
Did you do that by yourself? I'm very proud of you.
So I went over.
That's what I told you before. Remember, the phone's always better for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. You would think I'd have a nice clear picture on my iPad, but I certainly can, I
have you ever had a situation
on here, but that's okay.
I got rid of you. The other one. Now, have you ever had a situation like this, Nana, where you had a friend that went through something similar or something with a relationship, and you and your group of girlfriends came together and rallied around her and did this kind of stuff?
I
Or were
just
you
try.
a shitty friend?
No, I don't think I've ever been a shitty friend. Um, I'm trying to think if I have. Well, I suppose everybody's been a shitty friend, but when it came to,
Have you had, you don't have to name names, but have you had friends that have went through, breakups or infidelity, and you have to be over there and support them, take them out? I thought for sure you'd have a
not,
story of
not
something,
that I can remember. I'm not.
but only when people have passed, like family members. Yeah, this is very disheartening.
Well, I think
When friends have went through divorces, you haven't like taken them out, been there for them, checked on them. You just say, "Ah, fuck it, good luck to you."
I'm trying to think. Well, I'm really trying to think because Linda and I talk about this, and I don't think Linda would mind me bringing this up. But when she was going through her divorce, was the same year I was quitting drinking, so we both had our own things. So we really weren't um, in each other's hip pocket, if you will, or helping each other at that given time because we both had our own thing.
Okay, well, producer Linda's in the chat, and she said Nana's never been a shitty friend. No, we don't think she has. It was just a joke. But and Billy Ball, one of Nana's friends, said, "Wait, I can break up with my husband to help. If you could just we love Dieter, but just very quickly break up and see how Nana reacts, so we can get a story." Because I thought for sure Nana, look at what is going on with you.
What is she saying? What is
You're like
Billy
this.
saying?
She said she can break up with Dieter to help you out. Okay. All right, you guys.
I'm sorry. I thought I could catch it with this
That's
um
okay. Don't talk about
with
my brother.
with the with the phone itself, and I'm not catching it. I don't know why.
That's
Okay.
okay, guys. Well, we'll just end it here, Nana, because we're already an hour in. I think we got some good stuff. But we'll work on your connection while you're there because it is just like freezing up. And okay, you froze recently again, so we'll
All
have
right.
to
I'll
figure
try
out
a different
a
room
better
next
way.
time. Maybe a
Yeah,
different.
we'll look into you might not be on the right Wi-Fi or something.
Should I
So,
walk
but feel
into? Should I
better.
walk into the living room?
No,
Just
you just
okay.
relax now. You should be relaxing. You have COVID. You've been here an hour. I know you really wanted to say hi to everyone. And I said, Nana, are you sure? Even right before we started, I go, Nana, are you sure?
I
But
did want to be on here.
I
I'm sorry. I just
want you
not.
to get better.
I am sorry. I just don't. Yeah, I just don't feel good.
Yeah, and I know you don't feel good, and that's okay. And you didn't even notice on the back, I made a little shelf with a thing with, you probably can't see on your phone, with Kohl's Cash and us. And you just got to feel better, Nana. You got to take care of you, Nana. We got to
Yeah.
take care of you. Okay.
I'm just. Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna sleep again, and that's all you can do with this crap.
yep. And then it'll run its course, drink lots of fluids, get all the rest, and just relax. And then pretty soon you'll be playing nickel slots in no time.
Oh. Oh. From your mouth to God's ear. Okay.
Speedy recovery. Thank you guys so much for joining us for Night Pants with Nana, a COVID version of the Night Pants with Nana.
Oh.
Feel free to comment after this post. It helps us in the algorithm, and send all your well wishes to Nana in the comments after this video post so she can look back and read it and feel better. Mims is here and says, I'm going to start to report Joleen to the Better Business Bureau. Forcing Nana to work is equivalent to violating child labor laws. I'm the ultimate Karen. She made me go live. I said, Nana, you're sick. And she said, I want to.
Mims, I just wanted to go live tonight with her because
You want to feel normal.
I do want to feel normal. This really blows, guys. And Mims, I just jumped in on your podcast.
Are you sitting on a wrapper? Something's crunching in your nether regions.
Am I sitting on a wrapper?
Something was crunching by your baby door. You put it down by your baby door, and all we heard was crunch, crunch by your giant bush.
Just check it to see if it can still crack walnuts, baby. Anyway.
Mims says, thanks for the super chat, Mims. He says, total violation of Nana labor laws.
That was pretty good. Cracking walnuts. I like it. All right.
Oh my gosh. We'll be like Odell Chick
Total.
says, put on your night
Total.
pants, Nana. Well, her night pants are already on. Her night
Well,
suit is
Mims,
already
anyway, I
on.
just popped in so I could see your face. So, anyway, God is
Nana's
love.
about 4
Thank you.
conversations behind, but yeah, she'll put on her night pants and she's sitting on 50
Odell Chick, I
sandwiches.
am. And Mims, I am. I'm going night-night.
All right, you guys.
Jamie
Take
B,
care of
thanks
yourself.
for coming in, baby.
Enjoy
Linda,
your weekend.
Billy, always.
Look forward or look
I wonder
not
if
look,
my
well, look
sister
forward.
was on this today.
All right.
Okay, I love you. Bye, Karen.
Okay. Bye. Okay, you guys, I have a video dropping, a shorter video about the Scandival stuff. So that should be coming out in the next hour or so. I just have a little bit of editing to do.
Very funny. Joleen Lunzer.
And I accidentally hit that. That's not what we mean. Nana's like this on the screen right now in the backstage. But yeah, so here's Nana's screen right now. All right, you guys. So have a wonderful weekend. Wish Nana well in the comments after this video posts. And always remember to enjoy yourself. Why, Nana?
It's later than you think.
Bye.
If you like what you